Greetings, YouTube. This one shows how special the Republicans are. Republicans think tampons need to be taxed to limit women from buying too many. Some Tennessee lawmakers are worried that women would abuse the tax-free status of female hygiene products. So this was originally written about a tax holiday that was going to be held. I don't know if it's been held by now. This article is from February 11th. And they wanted to include female hygiene products during this tax holiday so that women could buy them without having to pay a tax-free holiday. That's the whole idea. But you buy computers in this day, you buy certain other items, the tax limits and things like that. So you can't buy 100 computers, but let's face it, how can you overbuy on feminine hygiene products? There are things in life that shouldn't be taxed. There's an argument for the fact that, like water and food should be available to everyone paid by our nation's wealth. That water and food are like human rights. Well, women have no choice about having a menstrual cycle. It just happens. It's part of the biology of being human. And so, could we maybe not at least tax the items that they desperately need for that menstrual cycle? Of course, part of this is the fact that I never heard one word about menstrual cycles during my entire 12 years of education in an American education system. We did touch on sex ed very, very briefly, and it was not good. Not good at all. It was not comprehensive. The word consent was never heard. It didn't discuss like anything other than heterosexual sexual experiences. It was horrible. It was very limited, and better than what my father did when it came to his talk. Yeah, it was better than that. But that's a bar so low you need to dig a hole. But they didn't say anything about menstrual cycles, so I knew nothing about them really. And I lived with a woman. My mother had a menstrual cycle, and I knew nothing about this. And apparently, the lawmakers in the GOP also know nothing about it. But I see, I've educated myself since I was in high school. These twits apparently haven't. And they think that women should have to pay taxes to buy items that they absolutely need. Do they think that women are like, if you give women a cheap supply of tampons, they're just going to like shove like handfuls in there at once? Or they're going to change them every half hour just because they can? I think they're going to like wear panty liners as like earmuffs or something. I'm not sure. It makes no sense to me. This is just cruel and stupid and ignorant, which might just be the GOP motto.